Good afternoon. So excited to go over our financial wellness benefit with you at Denco Family Inc. Let's go ahead and get started. Denco Family offers a match of 100% up to 6% of compensation. So this is showing your 6% match, and if you put it all into retirement, there are no dollars for your student loans. And then if you look at the second one where it says student loans, this is where you're putting all of your dollars towards your student loans. And then below you will see what it would look like if you split the match up between your retirement plan, your student loans, and or emergency savings or 529 plan. So you could put 4% or I'm sorry, 2% towards your retirement and then 4% student loans or vice versa. So Thrive Flexible Matching Program empowers you to allocate employer match dollars where you need it most, which are your student loans, emergency savings, and 529 plan. How do I enroll in Thrive? You are going to receive an email shortly from Thrive, which will invite you to participate. It will take you to the enrollment portal. If you would like to use these benefit dollars for your student loans or emergency savings, then you will simply click yes, and it will take you to the next part of it. If you do not wish to participate in this part of the program, you can say no and then click on the Cashback Rewards program, which is also part of what's being offered. So that is called EvoShare, which I will explain in the slides later on. You who are going to use the Thrive program for the student loan part, this page you will see a pre-populated page with your current 401k contribution and current employer match. Then you'll see a button where you can decide how much you want to contribute to Thrive, and your employer match will follow. If this orange button says not maximize, that means you're not receiving the full 6% match. So if your intention is that you want to contribute enough between your retirement and Thrive to receive the full 6% match, you'll have to contribute at least 6%, and you'll see the button turn purple to know you're getting the full employer match. Now, after you do that, this is the calculator that will show you how fast you can pay off your loan. So that's a great tool to see how long it will take. Now, these accounts are your accounts. You are just registering these accounts. If you don't have an emergency savings and or 529 account, you'll want to create one if you would like to place some of those match dollars towards those, and then you'll come back here to register. And now it does have to be a savings account, not a checking account. So this is your page with Thrive where you will register your account. So you'll see below it says add student loan, and then I will show you what it's going to look like once you click on that button. This is where you are going to see where you will enter your phone number. So you will go ahead and do that, and then your date of birth, and then you will click continue. Once you click Add Student Loan, you will wait for your loans to populate. You will then select the loan or loans that you'd like to allocate employer dollars to. So once you have added your student loans and or emergency savings, you will go to EvoShare. EvoShare is a great perk to help employees gain financial wellness. This will help your employees' daily spending into a new source of funding for their financial accounts such as student debt, emergency savings, HSA, IRA, etc., etc. There's also online shopping from 7,500 plus online businesses, local dining at 11,000 plus restaurants. Also, we have a robust program for hotels. So employees will pay less for hotels and get up to 30% cash back invested in their financial accounts on top of the discount. This page is just showing you the hotels. So if you do travel frequently, you will definitely want to check out the travel perks. We also offer a student loan advisory service called Silver Lion Student Loan Advisors. So I'm sure many of you have heard of the Biden-Harris Student Loan Repayment Program. You may have questions, especially with everything going on right now. There are many changes that could be taking place in January when the current administration changes. You may also have questions to see if you are eligible for forgiveness. Our advisors are happy to work with you. There are no charges for you to have a loan review done, and they can talk to you about the forgiveness programs. If you determine you want to have our advisors enroll you, then there would be a fee for that service. Our student loan advisors work with you if you have federal student loans. And right now you can just see how many student loan borrowers there are. There is over 7.2 trillion in debt. So that is just a map where it's showing all of the accumulated debt with the federal student loans. So once you have your loans and you are out of college and ready to start paying those loans, you are entered into a standard repayment plan. So many people cannot afford their standard repayment plan. This is where one of our advisors could put you into an income-driven repayment plan, and you can see the difference just between the monthly payments here. We also host a monthly student loan webinar scheduled on the second Tuesday of every month. Our student loan advisor will provide a detailed overview of the current benefit programs, how they work, deadlines, and how to get the most out of these initiatives before they expire. And again, the current webinars that we have been hosting, we are speaking upon what is going on in the current administration, if there's anything that we can give or bring awareness to. We are also discussing the current state of federal student loan programs as well. So it also gives you an opportunity for questions and answers during the webinar as well. And then this slide just talks about what our student loan advisors can help you with if you choose to go ahead and receive assistance with your loans. We offer continued support throughout the process, so you would have a dedicated advisor to communicate with. A few important things to know about this program. Employer dollars to your student loans are tax-free up to $5,250. So your contribution, your payroll contribution to your student loan are after tax, but your employer dollars are tax-free up to $5,250. The enrollment timeline, every month you have until the 24th to enroll in order to start payroll deductions in the next month. So for example, if you register by January 20th, you would begin payroll deductions in February and your first payment would go out in February. So if you're timing this with the payment starting in February, you would most likely want to enroll in December. If you have continued to make payments throughout the suspension, which I hope most of you have, you can sign up at any time. If you do so before the 24th, you'll start your payroll deductions in the next month. Now, if you don't use the Thrive program for the full monthly payment, remember that the minimum amount due on your student loans is your responsibility. If you have any questions during the enrollment process, you can contact us at support@thrivematching.com. That is where you will find us, and our staff would be very happy to help walk you through the program and answer any questions. Again, we are very excited to have your group on board, and we look forward to working with you.